his question is, so when you go to view the profile, there is a phone number on there, which it looks like this one.
I've switched it off at the moment, but I can go in and just let me go in and I'll switch it back on.
Well, I mean, no, I mean, so it takes. I think this is to your question though, and I can get back in the back end on where this is at. You notice here that there's not a phone number. However, as Tony's saying, there is a phone number in the system, right? You just turned it off.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me go show you guys where this is at, so you guys know that you can do this. And there's some other settings as well. If you guys go to the content and edit post settings, there is in any particular section you can edit items. I'm sorry. Disregard. That's the wrong section. This is where you would go to change the listing content. But since that's a listing item itself, you want to go to the finance membership plans. And then this is a per membership plan customization. So let's just do my video marketing one here, for example. You would go to the edit, and in the actual profile, there is a options where you can turn on different tabs, right, and photo. But in the additional settings, it has the option that Tony has turned off. So it says show phone number on listing. So for particular membership levels, you can turn that to no when you save that. If for Tony's example, if you had that to no, there's not going to be a phone number on there, no matter, even if they added that to the form. And then if you put yes, then it would show up as the phone number. So correct me if I'm wrong. So Tony's question is, how do I get that to show for certain membership levels vice other membership levels?
The question is, I want to, because of GDPR in particular, because this is our sort of personal information, right. I want to make sure that only people that are logged in can see the phone numbers. So at the moment, that setting seems to turn it on or off completely. So at the moment, you're not logged in. So you should. I don't want you to be able to see it. But if you were logged in as a member and then logged on, looked at Jerry's, in this case Jerry's profile, I would want you to be able to see his telephone number and use that sort of click to call type of facility that we've got on the site as well.
Okay.
So it seems that as soon as you switch on that setting that you just showed,
yep.
It's all or nothing. There's no way that you can mediate between members and non-members.
Okay, so there's a couple ways around that, Tony, and one of them is probably not ideal, and I know you probably know how to do this, but just for everybody who's listening does not know that, you can basically make the profile not visible, right? So, and this is kind of the poor man's way, and probably not the way you want to execute it. But if there's some sort of proprietary or personal information on a particular page that you don't want members to see, you can just make that page, the entire content, not available to visitors. And so where you would do that for particular settings is in the post settings. I just want to kind of show you guys where, oops, not that, edit post settings. And so if any particular, let's just say the events, for example, if we edit that, there's a general settings here, and you can say protect this post type. And so you can say protect the search results and or the detail pages. So in this instance, I should probably use the actual listings here. You would basically say, hey, there's some private information on the contact page or the profile page, whichever one of those. So you would basically say, hey, members only access for the entire profile and contact, and you would save that. And so now when you get to Tony's site, it's what it's going to look like is they're going to search for information. They're going to get to the search results, but they can see all this. But if they want to go actually view their profile with their personal information, they're going to get the members only warning. You basically saying you have to log in in order to see that. So that's one way to do that. Were you aware of that?
Yeah, I was aware that because if you click on that send message, then that sort of takes you through to you're not a member. You need to
yes.
log
So
in.
you must have. So you probably have that checked, not that, right?
Right. I didn't know that exists, so I'll go and see whether that makes the difference for me.
Okay, so that's one way. That's probably, again, I'd say not the workaround, the ideal way, because now anybody clicks on your results and they get that and they're like, oh, okay, I'm out of there. Whereas they could probably get some other data, just not have the personal information if they're logged in. So what you can do, and I'm just going to Brilliant Directories. I'm going to do members. I'm just going to type in membership and okay, so adding custom information to your member search results. I think this is what this is. Yes. So if you just type in membership and you guys can go do this, it has all the stuff here. Again, otherwise you can have a developer do this for you, or I can do that for you if you want to book a meeting with me. Anybody on the call here, we can do that. What this does is it basically checks. There's two different examples on here of what it can do. So what it basically does is, one, it checks for the membership level of the user shown in. So basically it knows what membership level you are when you log in, and it shows some stuff. And then, or it can do if a member is logged in. Okay. So what you would have to do is there'd be some customization, but this is probably the ideal way to do this, is that you basically would go into the code and let me just tell you which one this is. When you go to edit it, go to your Toolbox widget manager, and this is going to be the one that you're going to want to edit either on yourself or have the developer do. Just type in header. That's going to be the one that you want. It's going to be right here, member profile header. So what you're going to want to do is in the section there for the phone number, okay, you're going to want to do this code and wrap it in the thing. You're basically saying if user subscription ID is a certain number, or if you're logged in, the code's in here, then you're basically going to show that content. So the examples they give here, it says this text shows if a member is not from membership level 1. They have an example here that says, congratulations, you're a member of membership level 1. And then the other one up here, I think, is just you're logged in. So what that would do was it would basically, when it's rendering the profile page, it would say, when it gets to the phone number, it's going to say, are you part of the membership level? And again, you could sell this, right? You say, hey, unless you're the premium member, you don't get the phone numbers. If you're paying for the premium member, you'll get the phone number. So however you do that, you probably want to sell person data like that, but you can do the same thing for other content. You could only show the phone number for certain membership levels because it's checking that person's logged in, or you can just check to see if they're just logged in. And so when it gets to that, it says you're logged in, show phone number, and then it continues with the rest of it. If it's not logged in, it won't show the phone number, and it continue with the rest of it. So it'll basically, if I was logged in on your page, it would have that phone number, and if I'm not, it just will not be there.
That's
so
great.
That's what you need.
Super. Thank you.